Hello. We are adding and subtracting rational expressions. So in order to add and subtract, the first thing we need to do is factor first. And we're going to be factoring the denominator. So when adding, notice step 1, factor denominators. So these two denominators get factored. Step 2, find the common denominator. So notice we're gonna pull a 3. This one doesn't have a 3, so we need a 3. Quantity x minus 3. This one has one. Both of them have one, so that's going to be 1. We only need one of them, and then the other one is x minus 2. So notice all the unique factors get written down. Step 3, multiply each fraction by what is missing. So for example, on the left side, what's missing is the x minus 2. On the right side, what is missing is the 3. Okay, so once we multiply, we get x minus 2 times x plus 1 right there. And then 5 times 3 right there. And notice our common denominator is all our unique factors. Step 5, simplify the numerator. So this time we are actually going to multiply the factors together. We get this. And then we're going to add 15 on this side. Simplifying it down, we get this answer right here. And that's our final answer. Leave the denominator in factored form. Now the only difference with subtraction, it's the same steps, except down here when you get to minus, when you're writing it as one fraction and then you're simplifying the numerator, don't forget, right here, don't forget to distribute the negative. So that negative 3 distributes on the x and the negative 5 to give you negative 3x minus 15. Otherwise, all the steps are the same. Okay, let's do one together. Find a common denominator. Well, we have an x plus 1 and an x minus 1. They're both unique, so we need both of them. So what does this one need? The x minus 1. So we're going to multiply this side by x minus 1 over x minus 1. What does this one need? That's correct, x plus 1. Okay, so we have a common denominator. We can add now since we have a common denominator. Our common denominator is x minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay, we can go ahead and take care of our numerator, distribute the 2x. So the 2x goes on the x and on the negative 1. We get 2x squared minus 2x plus, distribute the 3x. We get 3x squared plus 3x. Okay, continuing to simplify, we have 2x squared combining like terms plus 3x squared gives us 5x squared. Negative 2x plus 3x gives us 1x. Remember, leave the denominator in factored form. Done. All right, did we get it right? Here's the answer down below. Check it. Good job. Okay, number 4. All right, subtraction. Factor first. Notice there was no factoring that needed to be done in this problem. Okay, so we're going to have x minus 2 on top. That's a group. Factoring out anybody? Anybody? That's right, a 3. Gives us x plus 3 minus, can we factor anything? And we don't want to factor the numerator, do we? Just the denominator. The denominator looks good. X plus 3. Alright, now that we factored, let's look for our unique terms. If it helps, put your groups in parentheses. Put your groups in parentheses if it helps you see. Okay, so let's see. This one has a 3, an x plus 3, and an x plus 3. So all the unique factors, 3 and x plus 3. So does this fraction need anything? No. The denominator is the same. Does this fraction need anything? That's right, it needs a 3. So we're going to multiply this one by 3 over 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this. So our unique factors are 3 and x plus 3. Bring down the numerator. Minus, distribute the 3. Keep the parentheses because we have a group here that we're subtracting. So 3 times 3x, 9x. 3 times 5, 15. Okay, this is the important distinction. We're subtracting a group. So one way of looking at it is we are adding a negative 1, and the negative 1 is being multiplied times both of them. So we're going to have x minus 2. Distribute the negative 1, we get negative 9x. Distribute the negative 1, we get negative 15 over our unique factors for our denominator. Alright, almost done. Boy, I hope I come up with this, or else I'll have to start this video over. Alright, 1x minus 9x, negative 8x. Negative 2 minus 15, negative 17, over 3 times x plus 3. Yay, we did it. And it matches. Woohoo! Okay, let's take a look at number 5. Alright, we're adding 3 rationals together. We're adding 3 rational expressions together. So, what was the first step? Do you remember? That's right, we need to factor. And I'm almost at 10 minutes on this video. Crazy. So, what's our common factor? Well, we have to factor these first, so let's do that. Factoring out a 3. Factoring out a x. Remember, factoring is dividing. So factoring out an x, we get x plus 2. Okay, done factoring. Now, what are our unique factors in the denominator? Well, we have an x. We need a 3. I'm going to put the 3 in front. We need an x plus 2. We already got an x. We already got an x plus 2. So these are going to be our unique factors. So, what does this fraction need? Does it need a 3? Yes. Does it need an x plus 2? Yes. Does it need an x? No. So we're going to multiply the first rational by 3 times x plus 2. Okay, plus this one. Okay, does it need a 3? No. Does it need an x? Yes. Does it need an x plus 2? No. So we're going to multiply this one by x on the top and on the bottom. This is fun, isn't it? I think so. Okay. Does this one need a 3? Yes. Does it need an x? No. Does it need an x plus 2? No. So we're going to multiply this fraction by 3. Alright, so we get a common denominator of 3x times x plus 2. And let's multiply this out. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times 2 is 24. X times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is negative 1x plus 9. Okay? Alright, here's the scary part. Is it going to match their answer? If it doesn't, I'm sure they made a mistake. I'm sure it wasn't me. Just kidding. So starting off, we have our x squared. Nothing to combine with. 12x minus x, 11x. 24 plus 9, 33. Over our common denominator, 3x times x plus 2. Yay! We did it! Okay, you go ahead and do number 6. And there's a whole bunch more on the back, but I think I will stop this video now. Okay? Because that was a lot. And I don't want to run too much over, we're just over 12 minutes right now. That's plenty.